I know. There's nothing more frustrating in life than you start your dropshipping store, you start testing a few products, you get a few sales here and there, you're excited, you're emotional, you're like, I see the Lambo right there, I see the money. And 2 days later, you get struck by Facebook, banned, and now your dreams are all crushed. And you're like, well, it's going to be more difficult than I thought. And the thing is, it's going to be if you don't follow what we're going to say in this video. Well, what I'm going to say in this video. You need to understand that when it comes down to Facebook, you need to play with it and not against it. Because if you play against it, then you're going to have a massive amount of problems because there's always solution to your problem. Well, but sometimes they're either expensive or very, very time consuming. And you don't want that. You want to make sure that you don't get banned in the first place. Okay, so now let's talk about how to not get banned. But before we talk about that, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We make videos every single week for your entertainment. Me and my brother about dropshipping. He's more about product research and a website. I'm more about ads. So if you want to know more, watch our content and we are going to reply to any of your questions down in the comment section. So do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ask me a few things here and there. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is this. So sorry. So one of our students achieved $257,000 in sales. So those are amazing numbers, but that is with Facebook ads and only with Facebook ads. So you won't need to do crazy things. You won't need to, spend a lot amount of money because our strategy is the best strategy when it comes down to Facebook. And what it comes down to, well, it comes down to the first thing is not taking stolen content. A lot of you are doing the old way of doing dropshipping. What is it? Is you find a lot of little clips of videos online, you put them together and you launch it. The problem with that is those clips are stolen from people and a lot of people are going to report you. So it's just a matter of time before you get banned. But us, what we do is not that. We only advertise with images. We advertise with images that are easy to understand, clear, and very good quality. By doing that, what happens, very simple, is that you're following the guidelines because none of those images are copyrighted. They all come from AliExpress and they're all free to use. So we find a great product on AliExpress, we advertise it with images, and we have no problem at all. But if you take product or videos online, maybe you have the face of an influencer, or the face of a politician, the face of someone important that people can really tell like who it is, and they know that it's fake. Well, they're going to report your ad, and there's going to be a big shockwave. Maybe not in the first few days, maybe not in the first few weeks, but after a few months, it's going to happen. Or if you're unlucky, even in the first few days, and it happens very often. Again, on here, we have another screenshot of a student right here. Well, basically the same student from November 16, $48,000. So he was able to make almost 50K from November 1 to November 16. And again, you can achieve those results by doing this image strategy. And what else? Well, you want to make sure that you don't sell anything related to drugs, anything related to politics, anything related to let's say guns, weapons, and you want to make sure that you know what type of ad account you have. Well, there's two type of ad account. The first type of ad account is an ad account that has been seasoned and has spent a lot of money on. Well, those ad accounts are more flexible when it comes down to the sentences they can use. They can say a sale like on sale today only. They can say 24 hours until the sales end. But if you have a brand new ad account, then I'll suggest you to use something more smooth and less aggressive, like in promotion for a limited time. So this way, it's less aggressive and it still has a sense of urgency. Again, the same student achieved a $5,000 day in a single day. So this is really amazing, guys. If you want to have results like this, very simple. What you need to do is you need to learn this amazing strategy. And this amazing strategy that we have been doing and teaching to other students rely on playing with the right side of Facebook, doing the right things at the right moment. And this way, you don't get banned and you get rewarded with incredible sales. And then eventually, your ad account gets optimized to the best buyers. Because do you actually believe that you start advertising now and Facebook is going to give you the best buyer possible? No. Like, high likely than not, it's not going to happen. Facebook is not going to give you their premium buyers right off the bat. They're going to wait until you spend a little bit amount of money. And at the end of the day, it's not about getting banned and getting another ad account or another BM. It's about never getting banned. And obviously, I was getting banned a lot in the past, and I was getting banned nonstop, and I needed to find solution. But the way that I'm doing dropshipping right now allowed me to not get banned, not get worried, and just move on with whatever I need to do. And I basically do it faster. Again, same thing right here. What I want to show you. You don't want to go from ban to unban because yes, you can get unbanned. But if you don't know the rules, then you are going to get banned forever. And it's just a matter of time before you get unbanned and banned again. So like I said, you want to make sure that you follow the guidelines of, not selling drugs, politics, weapons, anything that I've basically said a few seconds ago. And also, you want to make sure that you're smooth with the advertising that you're doing. And very important, people don't know about this, but you want to make sure also that you look like a brand. You don't look spammy. You don't have 25 colors on your website. That you look branded. You're going to say, yeah, but I don't have money to hire a website designer. You don't need to. Shopify is very simple. You can put 2-3 hours, design a whole website, making it look branded. Most people, they're not even going to notice the difference between you and Fashion Nova. They're not going to even to notice because they're not website designers. They're just buyers. Let me tell you something. I was speaking with my brother one time because, we are hyper, like, we want to make everything perfect. And sometimes this is not the right thing. You want to make everything, but not everything perfect and make the perfect thing later on when it does optimize. And what happened is, our father knows that both of his children, both of his kids are drop shippers and he steals by product from Facebook, shipped from China. And every time we send him a screen, basically a not a screenshot, but we send him, a screenshot from AliExpress, and we're like, okay, you see what you bought from $60 on Facebook? Well, this is $7 on AliExpress. It's the same product. And he's like, again, I got caught again. And her father was a doctor in his country, became a nurse in Canada, and basically he has study, like he's learned, he knows things in life. He's great at what he does, but he get caught. So if a man like that has a degree, that has a house, that has raising kids, that is a little bit above the average, was a little bit above the average person when he came, Canada, and conquer everything and decided to buy a house and whatever. Story for another time. But he was a little bit above like the medium class, and he's still doing things that he got caught on. Like, he bought really bad product. Okay, so he bought really bad products, and now he bought again really bad product. It's not the first time. Her father buys every week, literally every week, on Facebook, and every time we send him screenshot, and he doesn't learn. Maybe he's too old. That's the way that it is, but who cares? What I'm trying to say right now is, guys, when it comes down to Facebook, like, you need to make sure that people have no doubt that you're a brand. People have no doubt that you look professional. And for that, it takes way less than what you believe. You do believe that, like, you're probably going to believe that you need to have a website like Hoodie or like Nike's. You don't need that. Like, if your color matches together and the images that you're trying to sell are crystal clear and good quality, people are going to see nothing. Like, they're going to be like, this is a normal store. They're not even going to doubt. None of our students right now that follow our strategy receive comments about this is a dropshipping store, this is product from Temu or whatever. We don't receive those type of comments anymore. But when I was doing the previous strategy with videos, product on TikTok and stuff like that, I would receive an enormous amount of messages like this. But it is what it is. What I'm trying to say, guys, is first, you need to understand that you need to follow the strict rules of Facebook. No politics related, no guns, no drugs, and no nudity. Also, nothing crazy. Just make sure that you're selling something that is sellable. So if you can sell it in front of 1,000 people, you can sell it in Facebook no matter what. And then since you're new, you want to be soft on your marketing. Like I said, not today only, final offer. You want to be limited time, like $59.99 limited time. It's still aggressive a little bit, but not as aggressive as the first one. Why? Because your account is not warmed up properly. And after, if you follow all of those rules, you'll have great score on Facebook. So you'll have great score on Facebook, and Facebook is going to start giving you the best buyers because you're going to start spending more money. And at the end of the day, it's all about that, guys. It's all about the process of, like, you guys are not going to become millionaires in 3 weeks. It's not going to happen unless you find like the gold mine of the gold mine of the product. Majority of you, it's not going to happen. So you need to go step by step. You need to make sure that you don't go towards this thing. You need to make sure that you follow every rule that it just said. And if you do, then you're going to succeed. You're going to at least not get banned. And this is a really good success, because when I started and I got banned over and over and over and over again, it was a headache, but it is what it is. So guys, this is the video of today. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any question, let us know down in the comments below. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Take care and peace out.